Welcome to Fandemically Reviewed, part of the Fandemic. This is a podcast about the things you love and the voices that do and don't. Each episode, I'm going to take a beloved movie, TV show, or something. I'll give my review, then read the best and the worst that I can find, all so you can make up your own damn mind in about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm the self-proclaimed Emperor of Awesome, Bradley Butin. This is Fandemically Reviewed. Today, I am talking about Madam Web. It just came out yesterday, and I went there. Man, I have thoughts. We're going to get into that. I have a review that I wrote. It's on IMDb. But just, man, I wanted it to be good. I want Sony to do good superhero set in the Spider-Man world. And I think they can, but they just can't figure it out. Um, I think they got one more shot with Craven. I really do. But it's not looking good for them. I mean, Morbius, this, man, I don't know. But anyway, let's go over my reviewing system. I have a 1 out of 5, so I got 5 things. 1 out of 5 is going to be a you shall not pass. This is just saying, hey, I'm either missing something, this isn't my cup of tea, or you know what, like, yeah, we're going to go any further than this. 2 out of 5 would be a are you not entertained? And this is I liked it. Not sure what others think. Don't really care what other people think, but you know what? I at least found some entertainment value in there. A 3 out of 5, straight up, I'll be back. And this is for, did I miss something maybe? Is it worth another watch? Or just will I watch it again? So then we move into the higher part. And if you know anything about me, you know I am quite the Star Wars fan. So a 4 out of 5 is May the Force be with you. This is enter into my fandom. I want you there. I want to know more about you. I want to know fan fiction. I want it all. And last, but certainly not least, I have a no, I am your father. This is like there's something life changing in this movie. Something you're not going to be the same person you were when you went to the movie in a good way. You know what? And I should add that to the first one too. I'm definitely not the same person I was after watching Madam Web, but in a bad way, maybe. Anyway, all right. So just some information about the movie. So if was released on February 14th, 2024. I saw it on February 14th, 2024. The director of this movie is an S.J. Clarkson. She directed this. She's also directed episodes of the Defenders, Jessica Jones, and Succession. So she's got a lot of history in that superhero genre. I really liked Jessica Jones, and I didn't think the Defenders was horrible. I think it could have been better, but I didn't think it was the worst thing out there. So the writers, yes, plural, and sometimes when you hear plural, you know it's going to be a dumpster fire. We have Matt Sazma, known for Morbius, Gods of Egypt, and Power Rangers 2017. Yeah. Burke Sharpless, same as Matt, Morbius, Gods of Egypt, and Power Rangers 2017. Claire Parker, she has a writing credit as well, screenplay writing credit as well. Madam Web, MI5, Life on Mars. They're all known for Madam Web now. And then we have S.J. Clarkson. Yes, the director has a hand in writing this as well. Okay. Main stars, Dakota Johnson, from the 50 Shades franchise. You got Sydney Sweeney, Anyone But You, Euphoria, probably one of the biggest up and coming actresses right now. She's just getting huger by the movie. Hopefully this doesn't set her back. I don't think it will because, as I'll get into in my review, I think that the Spider Team is ultimately the best part of the movie. So, Isabella Marciat, and again, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing any names. You know her from Dora the Explorer, the movie. Celeste O'Connor, you'll know her from Ghostbusters Afterlife. Tahir Rahim, you would know him from Napoleon. And then there was even I want more than cameos, but just small parts of Mike Epps and Emma Roberts in there as well. Now, IMDb today, the 15th of February, rated this at 3.9 out of 10. I am so sorry. And Rotten Tomatoes gave this a 17% on the tomato meter. And at the time that I did this, there was no audience score yet. So I am sure there is one probably now. So let's see here. And here's the IMDb synopsis of the movie. Cassandra Webb develops the power to see the future. Forced to confront revelations about her past, she forges a relationship with 3 young women bound for powerful destinies. If they can survive the deadly present. That doesn't sound bad. All right. Let's get into the reviews. I'm going to start with my review first. And the title of mine is just Fandemically Reviewed. So if you do search in IMDb, this one is mine. I heard that Madam Web was bad, but I just had to see it for myself, kind of like a train wreck. The critics and everyone else that said it was bad got it right this time. The film starts out in 1973 with the mom in Peru looking for a spider as she is very pregnant so she can hopefully find a spider that can save her baby's life after the doctors told her that she won't live long after being born. She is betrayed and killed by the villain of the movie. I'll get to him in a second, and takes the spider that she needs to save her baby's life. Then the mysterious spider people of Peru attempt to save her, but do save the baby. Fast forward to 2023, where the majority of the music they play in the movie is from the 90s, a little bit from the 80s too, and maybe a little bit from the 2000s. Cassandra Webb is all grown up in from the foster care system. We don't know how she made it back to America. Did she have a father that could take her after mom died? Uncle, aunt? Cassie becomes a paramedic, and her partner, get this, hate people. Yes, paramedics that don't know what to do when a woman's water breaks. Yeah. Cassie has a near-death experience and then starts to see the future. In a lot of really bad editing, she can't stop her boss, Mike Epps, from dying, but then decides to save 3 girls that all have a connection that she has a connection with. And someone trying to kill them because in the future they kill him. This happens, and guess what? A train. Yes, there is a train wreck. In this train wreck of a movie, Tarantula is a bad guy in the movie, and that killed Cassie's mom 30 years prior. He is apparently cursed because he took the spider, although they don't explain what the curse is. He also built a shrine for the spider in his home. We don't know anything about this curse, but it's there. He has some tech genius as this little hacker girl for some unknown reason. And the voice over him was beyond terrible. It was so bad. Oh my gosh. Let's talk about the script. The writing was bad, at times even cringy. The story just didn't work. The cuts in the editing were horrid, especially in the action sequences. By far, the best part of the movie is the Fantastic Four Spider Girls. You got Madam Web, Spider-Woman, Spider-Woman, and Spider-Girl. Yes, there are 2 Spider-Women in this. They did the best they could with what they had. They did what they could to shine up this POS of a movie. Now, I'm gonna be trying to fix this in my podcast very soon. So, um, that's my written review. There's not a lot there, guys. It is not that great of a movie. The girls try. They try so hard. It felt like there were so many cooks in the kitchen. The script, there was no one story that they were trying to tell. They had really good actors and they couldn't save it. Sony, I don't know what you're doing, but do something different, man. This 100% is a you shall not pass. And so I all right, let's just go into a let's do a bad review first, okay? This bad review is called It's Even Worse Than Morbius. This is a 1 out of 10. Not even a funny disaster like Thor, Love and Thunder, but a boring disaster worse than Morbius. After watching the disaster, I think we all owe Morbius a big apology. Sorry, Morbius. Don't mind the reviews. It's even much worse than you think it is. Dear Sony, please stop making these trash movies for at least 20 years. Look, you guys have done some good things for sake of trying to create new tent poles. You guys could do a joint operating agreement to split revenues and profits, but divest your creative teams from ever touching the stuff again. We don't need a movie every year. We don't need a TV show every 3 months. Make quality, not quantity. Yep, agree. Wish the writer's strike never ended. Wish directors strike and don't return. That's yeah, yeah. Quality over quantity, man. I'm with you on this one as well. Yeah. All right. Um, and let's go into the good review. This one is a 10 out of 10. And then this one is called I Love the Yard Podcast. Madam Web is a captivating cinematic journey that immerses audiences in an intriguing world of Marvel's mysticism. Directed by the visionary filmmaker Sydney Sweeney, the film seamlessly weaves together elements of suspense, supernatural intrigue, and a touch of superhero mystique. The narrative centers around Cassandra Webb, portraying the finesse by Sydney Sweeney, a blind and enigmatic clairvoyant who becomes entangled in a web of cosmic dimensions. The film's screenplay, penned by Sydney Sweeney, skillfully balances the character's internal struggles with her newfound powers while maintaining a sense of urgency that propels the plot forward. The visual spectacle of Sydney Sweeney is nothing short of stunning. The cinematography, led by Sydney Sweeney, masterfully captures the. I can't even get through this ethereal and otherworldly landscapes that Madam Web traverses in. Her quest for understanding the special effects and CGI work seamlessly blend with practical elements, creating a visual feast that brings the Marvel mysticism to life on the big screen. The supporting cast, including Dakota Johnson, delivers solid performances that enhance the overall depth of the narrative. Each character, from allies to adversaries, contribute to the complexity of Madam Web's journey. The chemistry between the cast members adds the extra layer of authenticity, making the relationships believable and relatable. The film's soundtrack, composed by Hans Zimmer, complements the atmospheric tone of Madam Web beautifully. The music enhances the emotional beats, elevating the viewing experience and providing a memorable backdrop to key moments in the storyline. While Madam Web excels in many aspects, some viewers might find the film's intricate plot a bit challenging to follow, especially for those less familiar with the Marvel Universe. I'm surprised they haven't worked in Sydney Sweeney's name more in this. Additionally, a few pacing issues in the middle act could have been tightened to maintain a more consistent rhythm. In conclusion, Madam Web is a captivating addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. With its compelling storyline, stunning visuals, and strong performances, the film successfully introduces audiences to the enigmatic world of Madam Web, leaving them eagerly anticipating her future role in the Marvel pantheon. Wow. DK, who that person, diggity rules. You man, great. That's awesome. I think you needed to work Sydney Sweeney into your review at least 4 more times to make it believable. I really, really think you should. So I need you to work on that, please. Um, so here, guys. Let me know what you think. What did you like or didn't like about the movie? It's on you to decide whether it's good or bad. So would you put this up to a you shall not pass, or would you take it into no, I am not your father, or somewhere in between? Are you gonna watch it a second time? I unfortunately probably will because I have 2 girls that want to see it. So, wish me luck, guys. You can find me, follow me, or friend me on Facebook at the Fandemic, TikTok at the Fandemic One, Instagram at Fandemic One. If you feel there's more of a conversation, and there absolutely is in this one, feel free to reach out and let's talk. We'll do an episode and we'll talk through Madam Web. I have ideas that how I think they could have fixed it with what they had. Um, but you'll have to watch a future podcast for that. If you want to support the show, there are several ways to do so. You can buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/the Fandemic. You can find me on Patreon at patreon.com/PVOTN Fandemic. Become an episode assistant, an episode producer, a pre-bench producer like Stacy, or become part of the con. Yes, you could be part of the Council of Nerds starting at $5 a month. Or, if you just want to give me money, I'm not going to say no. PayPal or Venmo at Bradley Butin. Or just share the show with someone you want to make a little more awesome. Don't forget to leave me a 5-star review and check out all things Fandemic. I've written kids' books. Me and my buddy Brian, we have our live shows pretty much every week on Facebook and YouTube. All right, guys. Madam Web just got Fandemically